Every time a massive shipping port routes a container or a fintech platform processes a billion-dollar transaction, they are relying on digital applications to execute perfectly in milliseconds. The modern global economy runs entirely on these digital nervous systems. When those systems buckle under pressure, the fallout is immediate. Supply chains freeze, online inventories vanish, and businesses bleed revenue by the minute. Often, the hidden cause of these cascading failures isn't a bad product idea. It's the way the software was built. For years, the standard approach to building enterprise applications has been deeply fragmented. A great concept can only take a company so far. Ultimately, whether an application survives in the real world depends entirely on its structural integrity. In the traditional siloed development model, building an app means handing the project off between completely isolated teams. You have one agency designing the user interface, a different group writing the front-end code, another handling the backend servers, and yet another managing the cloud architecture. This strict separation creates massive friction. Because these teams operate in vacuums, businesses end up dealing with constant miscommunication, code bases that don't talk to each other cleanly, and budgets that swell from overlapping work. The real danger surfaces months later when the application tries to handle more users. The system splinters because those isolated layers were never organically designed to grow together. To build digital products that actually last, businesses have to abandon these fragmented pipelines. They need an architecture built from day one for interconnected growth. That antidote is full-stack app development. Instead of splitting the work across disjointed teams, full-stack engineering treats the application as a single living ecosystem. A full-stack app breaks into layers. The front end is the user-facing interface. Below is the backend, the operational core processing data and running server logic. Finally, APIs plug all this into external tools like payment gateways. When a single engineering unit designs and builds all three of these layers simultaneously, the gaps between them vanish. The result is a highly resilient digital product with zero friction between its components. At SparkOut, this unified architecture is executed through a comprehensive 9-step development lifecycle, managed entirely by one dedicated team from concept to launch. The pipeline starts with deep requirement analysis. Developers translate your exact business goals directly into the UI and UX design phases, ensuring the initial layouts naturally reflect your brand's logic. Then comes the core build. By coding the front end and back end at the exact same time and pairing that with rigorous quality testing, the team entirely bypasses the bottlenecks that plague siloed agencies. Because the architecture is natively integrated, developers can easily slot in advanced enterprise components like generative AI agents or supply chain blockchain traceability without having to hire outside specialists to force the pieces to fit. By maintaining a continuous engineering thread from the first requirement to the final deployment, a single team ensures the finished application behaves exactly as the business logic intended. This unified development approach delivers 4 distinct outcomes for an enterprise. The first is cost optimization. A versatile full-stack unit covers multiple technical roles at once, eliminating the massive overhead of hiring several disjointed agencies. The second advantage is speed to market. With one team managing the workflow, businesses bypass handoff delays. They can quickly launch core applications and rapidly release updates based on real user feedback. Third, the application performs better. This diagram illustrates how front-end and back-end logic operate harmoniously as a single unified stream, resulting in lightning-fast load times and a highly reliable user experience. The final pillar is cloud-ready scaling. By engineering the application logic and its deployment environment as a single system, developers ensure the app can natively expand its capacity on cloud servers during massive traffic surges without needing a total architectural overhaul. The technical foundation of an app directly dictates the operational ceiling of a business. A robust architecture gives you the capacity to capture new market share the exact moment an opportunity arises. An end-to-end full-stack partnership provides the strategic foundation needed to secure an enterprise's long-term digital roadmap. By keeping your development ecosystem unified, your company stays agile. You retain the ability to instantly pivot to new market demands, roll out complex features, and maintain absolute leadership in your industry. When you partner with seasoned experts like SparkOut, you ensure your business has the tools to build smarter, scale faster, and launch world-class digital solutions.